Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines, but we'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now, without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, alright y'all, I don't know what's going on with this young Scooter case, but it's looking like one of those mystery shows right out of Netflix, because we're seeing 2, 3, 4 different stories being passed around. And I always tell y'all, when it comes to stories like this, the devil is the master of confusion, right? Whenever something is the truth, it's just one way. It's no other this happened, that. It's only one way. And it seems like this situation with young Scooter is going all type of ways. From we hearing now a girl from Baddies was the one that made the call. She's saying she didn't mean it like that. And then 1 minute they're saying that he was shot. Then they saying it was a leg injury that punctured a main artery. It's just too much going on, y'all. And then on top of that, Young Thug have just released a statement via Twitter and said that Atlanta police is the ones that pretty much unalive young Scooter. Now, another autopsy have come out that was done by Fulton County themselves, and they're saying no, it was no gunshot wound, it was none of that, but instead it was what they're calling a penetrating injury of his right thigh. Now let me tell y'all something, when it comes to the police department, they never really like to look wrong at all. Right? And this is something huge. So let's say they are being held accountable or responsible for taking this man's life over something that was false. They don't want that on them. Not to mention they had a conference and it may seem like the police officer actually lied on camera. So they can't have that. So of course they're going to go and do their best to cover something up. Now I told y'all from the beginning that their story doesn't make any sense at all. And it seems like the more we get into it, the more stuff we hear, the more it's making sense that they really just messed up and they just want to cover it up. No drugs found, no guns found, no woman that was found that to be a victim, no none of that. So they can't use anything saying it was a trap house, because I heard that at first. They can't say he ran, even though they're trying to say that, because what was his purpose for running? I don't know too many people that's going to run out of a house when the police come instead of asking what they want, especially if they aren't guilty. So what we're going to get into is an official statement coming from Fulton County and the medical examiner's office saying that he wasn't shot, despite Young Thug saying that he was via Twitter, and the family also saying that he was shot, and other people hinting towards that as well. A lot of people that's close to the situation is saying that it was foul play done by the police. However, they're coming out and saying no, it was no foul play on our end. Something happened to his leg, and we're going to get into all that, man. Before we do, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it. Now, a user by the name Cody Alcorn will post concerning the medical examiner's office, who says they performed an autopsy report on the 29th, and from their conclusion, Scooter suffered an injury that caused him to lose his life. The user would say, quote, Fulton County Medical Examiner says no gunshot wound found on the body of Kenneth Bailey, better known as Atlanta rapper Young Scooter. His injury was described as a penetrating wound to his right thigh that created marked blood loss. His cause of death is listed as penetrating injury of the right thigh. His manner of death is listed as an accident. Now, we posted an excerpt from the medical examiner's office themselves, and they would say, quote, the office of the Fulton County Medical Examiner performed an autopsy on Kenneth Bailey on Saturday, March 29, 2025. Cause of death, penetrating injury of the right thigh. Manner of death, accident. The comment says Mr. Bailey sustained a penetrating injury of his right thigh that created marked blood loss. The injury was not a gunshot wound. Mr. Bailey injured himself on organic wooden fencing material and/or woody debris after vaulting at least one fence. So basically they're sticking to the story, saying that the reason why he passed away was due to an injury to his leg when he tried to hop not one, but 2 fences. But once again, like I told y'all before, the family is saying that that's not what happened, and they're sticking to it. Now his son will have something to say after Young Thug came out and said that the autopsy came out and said that he was shot. Now for y'all not to be mistaken, let me tell y'all what I think is going on right now. Of course, when somebody passed away, the city, they got to go through their own autopsy and they, perform to figure out what's going on. And then you can have your own thing going on as well if you don't trust them. Now, I don't know what's going on between them. I don't know if they got their own done first. In the Say Cheese post, they retweeted that somebody said that Future's the one that paid for the autopsy. I don't know how Young Thug came to the conclusion that he was in fact shot, but he did tweet that. And I don't know why he would lie about something like that. Now, April Fool's is today, but I think that would be a little more crazy if he sat there and was playing about all this going on right now, in which I doubt. But we know Young Thug was close to Young Scooter as he is Future, so for him to make those type of claims, people are believing that is true. Now, not only that, but Young Scooter's son will also have something to say after the news will come out as if he knows something as well. Young Scooter's son would take to his Instagram story to say, quote, "I'm in back the police car. He gonna say, I'm the one who was chasing your dad. He really got away from us when he jumped them 2 fences, but we heard him yelling and he broke in his leg. If he didn't break his leg, he would have been gone. I just told grandma like me and your son the same person, certain ish we just ain't going for. I know what they did to him. Just said this ish last night. She wake me up this morning and say you was right. Folks hurt my whole family. They gotta feel this ish." Then he would repost the tweet of Young Thug saying that the autopsy came back, that Street got shot, and he would caption it saying, quote, "Dead all offense ish, folks cap. Tried to cover it up. 100 emoji." So in a nutshell, they're basically saying that the police are lying. And like I told y'all before, a lot of people are saying that. I've even seen some platforms who are Atlanta based call other people that's actually close to the whole situation, and they did say Scooter was in fact shot. I wasn't there. I can't tell you whether it's true or not. I don't have no inside intel on this one. So like I said, I can't tell you. However, the family is alluding that it was some type of foul play coming from the police officers. Now, as you see, his son said that first they said he broke his leg, and then they said something about the femur, and then now they're saying that it was a penetrating injury and it was caused pretty much due to an accident. I guess he was jumping the fence. Y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think about all this that's going on, man. Rest in peace to Young Scooter, and my condolences go to his family. This is something very serious, and if it was foul play by the police, they do need to be held accountable. Y'all know, like I told y'all before, they are all in cahoots with each other. So the medical examiner's office is not going to go against the police, and I'm pretty sure the police don't want that type of heat because it will open a new can of worms, being that they lied to us on numerous occasions about what happened. But anyway, y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think about all this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. I'm out.